The curtains dance in a morning breeze, the coffee steaming with a gentle ease. No alarm to break the quiet spell, just the stories that the shadows tell. On the table there's a plate of gold and a brand new story to unfold. Opening the laptop, feeling light, everything is gonna be alright. No deadline chasing after me, just a quiet kind of liberty. The sunlight's filtering through the tree, mapping out the person I'm gonna be. Oh, it's a Sunday syntax, slow and sweet, with the world resting at my feet. Learning how to speak a different tongue while the day is beautiful and young. Not for the money, not for the fame, just for the joy of the mental game. A little bit of logic, a lot of grace in this sunny, meaningless space. Watching how the green tea leaves descend, like a code that's finally found its end. I'm taking my time with every line, learning how to make the vision mine. The neighborhood is waking up so slow, watching all the garden flowers grow. The architecture of a simple life, far away from all the weekday strife. Oh, it's a Sunday syntax, slow and sweet, with the world resting at my feet. Learning how to speak a different tongue while the day is beautiful and young. Not for the money, not for the fame, just for the joy of the mental game. A little bit of logic, a lot of grace in this sunny, meaningless space. If life is a project, I'll take it slow, letting the natural rhythm flow. There's no need to rush, no need to fight, when the morning air is this clear and bright. Sunday syntax keeping me so free, underneath the shade of the maple tree. One line at a time, feel the light, it's a perfect Sunday. Sunday syntax keeping me so free, underneath the shade of the maple tree. One line at a time, feel the light, it's a perfect Sunday. Oh, it's a perfect Sunday. The amber light is spilling on the floor. I don't need a reason to search for anymore. A dust mote dances in a golden square, while the scent of fresh baked bread is in the air. I'm sitting here with nothing but my thoughts, connecting all the hidden tiny dots. The screen is glowing with a soft white hue. Everything is peaceful, everything is new. No heavy shadows, no more gray, just the promise of a perfect day, wrapped in a blanket of the morning sun. A thousand gentle things have just begun. Oh, in the amber light I'm feeling free, learning how to be the better me. One line, one step, a quiet flow, watching how the inner gardens grow. No rush to finish, no race to win. This is where the Sunday joy as quiet as a dream. Life is moving like a gentle stream. I trace the syntax with a steady hand, building castles in a quiet land. The weekend's gift is time to simply be, to sail across a calm and silver sea. No pressure from the world outside the pain, just the sunshine after all the rain. On the amber light I'm feeling free, learning how to be the better me. One line, one step, a quiet flow, watching how the inner gardens grow. No rush to finish, no race to win. This is where the Sunday joy begins, wrapped in amber, held so tight by the magic of the morning light. Maybe time is just a golden thread woven through the words that I have read, staying still and finding what I lost without a worry of the heavy cost. Amber lights, stay with me a while, help me find my courage and a smile. Shadows stretching, sunlight glowing, staying in the flow. Steam is rising from the ceramic rim. The morning light is shining, never dim. A bitter taste, but such a sweet reward. Finding chords that I have never heard. The keyboard clicks a soft and steady beat, resting in this minimalist retreat. Variables and values start to align, making every single moment mine. A sip of focus, a breath of air, finding inspiration everywhere. The logic's moving like a jazz refrain, clearing out the clutter from my brain. It's coffee and logic, hand in hand, writing my own future in the sand. No distractions, just the morning glow, watching all the bright ideas grow. Bitter and sweet, black and white, working through the Sunday morning light. Finding balance in the way I think, standing on a new and hopeful brink. The table's wooden grain is under my hand, the most peaceful corner in the land. I solve the puzzle bit by tiny bit, loving every single part of it. The world is busy somewhere far away, but I have found a different way to play in the architecture of a clean design. Everything is starting to look fine. It's coffee and logic, hand in hand, writing my own future in the sand. No distractions, just the morning glow, watching all the bright ideas grow. Bitter and sweet, black and white, working through the the Sunday morning light, finding balance in the way I think, standing on a new and hopeful brain. Sometimes the answers are in the steam, somewhere in the middle of a dream, between the caffeine and the quiet thought. I'm finding what the busy weekdays forgot. Coffee and logic keeping me so sane, free from all the pressure and the strain. Cup is empty, mind is full, Sunday's gentle pull. I rest my elbows on the weathered oak, far away from all the city smoke. The surface tells a story of its own, a solid place that I have finally known. My laptop sits upon the ancient wood, feeling like I finally understood the stability of a quiet home, where my spirit's finally free to roam, steady as the grain beneath my palm, finding a new kind in a calm. The Sunday morning is a solid foundation, a sanctuary for my imagination. Oh, oak table dreams are taking flight in the soft and natural morning light, building structures out of quiet words, songs that only the morning has heard, solid and true, grounded and deep, the kind of promises that I can keep in the stillness of the weekend air, finding all the answers waiting there. The coffee mug has left a little ring, a circle for the songs I wanna sing. I'm mapping out the map of my career, with a vision that is finally clear. The wood is warm, the sunlight is a friend, wishing that the day would never end. From the roots up to the highest leaf, finding such a beautiful relief. Oh, oak table dreams are taking flight in the soft and natural morning light, building structures out of quiet words, songs that only the morning has heard, solid and true, grounded and deep, the kind of promises that I can keep in the stillness of the weekend air, finding all the answers waiting there. If life is like a tree that grows so slow, I'm learning how to let the branches go, staying grounded while I reach for more, standing on the threshold of the door. Oak table dreams keeping me so strong. place where I have always belonged. Grain is deep, heart is wide, peace is on my side. The sky is like a sheet of paper today. The heavy clouds have finally moved away, leaving me a canvas white and white to fill it with the colors of the light. No sketches from the week that's left behind, traces of the clutter in my mind, just the open space in the morning air, and the quiet power of a silent prayer. The days waiting for my first command, with the future sitting in my head. Beautiful design, I'm making every single moment mine. Oh, it's the canvas of calm, so bright, painted with the rhythm of the light. One line of code, one stroke of the pen, finding my own colors once again. No pressure to be perfect, just to be in this meaningless luxury. Every pulse, every beat, every breath is a symphony of light over death. The shadows of the leaves are soft and gray, dancing on the floor in a quiet way. I find my focus in the empty space, gentle smile upon my face. The architecture of my thoughts is clean, moving through the beauty of the scene. The laughter's breathing with a steady flow, watching how the inner visions grow. If life is just a picture we create, I'm choosing not to hurry or to wait, just drifting in the color of the now, finding all the beauty I know how. Canvas of calm, keeping me so still, a laboratory for the human will. Colors fading, sunlight growing into the white, into the white. One line, then a breath, then another one, before the Sunday morning is half done. I'm looking for the meaning in the keys, moving with a meditated ease, not just a function or a simple task, but the answers that I've waited to ask. The syntax is a path I'm walking slow, watching how the logic starts to flow. A mindful rhythm in the way I move, finding a new kind of inner groove. No static, no noise, just the soul, finally feeling like I'm in control. Oh, it's a mindful syntax, deep and true, building something that is purely new, beyond the screen and into the heart, making logic a beautiful art. Slow down, feel the pulse of the wire, fueling the small and quiet fire. In the stillness of the weekend glow, this is how the better spirits grow. The concrete walls are listening to my thought, the lessons that the busy week has taught are fading into something more refined. In the architecture of a peaceful mind, I trade the rushing for a deeper state, learning how to navigate my fate. The cursor blinks like a heartbeat on the screen, in the quiet space of the in-between. A mindful syntax, deep and true, building something that is purely new, beyond the screen and into the heart, making logic a beautiful art. Slow down, feel the pulse of the wire, fueling the small and quiet fire. In the stillness of the weekend glow, this is how the better spirits grow. I'm taking time to let the wisdom grow, from the root to the branch and the leaf, finding such a mindful, sweet relief. Mindful syntax, keeping me so grounded by the quiet of the world surrounded. Logic flowing, spirit growing, breathe in, breathe out. The smell of sourdough is in the air. I'm sitting in my favorite wooden chair. The crust is golden and the butter sweet, the perfect rhythm for a small retreat. I pluck the strings of an old guitar, watching how the morning light can scar the dust into a million tiny stars, far away from all the weekday scars. A simple meal, a simple kind of song, where I have always belonged, with the flavor and the melody combined, leaving all the heavy thoughts behind. Oh, sourdough and strings, what a pair, drifting through the sunny Sunday air. A bite of joy, a note of pure delight, everything is finally looking bright. Warm in the kitchen, warm in scattered on the oaken wood. Life is looking very, very good. I trace the syntax of a brand new dream, while the coffee sends up a silver steam. The neighborhood is starting to awake, but I've got all the time that I can take to enjoy the texture of the bread and light in this minimal, it's morning sight. Oh, sourdough and strings, what a pair, drifting through the sunny Sunday air. A bite of joy, a note of pure delight, everything is finally looking bright. Warm in the kitchen, warm in the soul, finally feeling like I'm in control. The simple things are all I really need, so in a new and happy kind of sea. peace just to be still, following the rhythm of the heart's will. A little bit of crust, a little bit of soul, making the broken pieces finally whole. Sourdough and strings keeping me so light. Everything is gonna be alright. Morning fading, heart is glowing. The taste of peace. The maple trees painting on the wall. I watch the leafy shadows rise and fall. A silent dance upon the concrete white, moving with the rhythm of the light. It's a living screen in front of my eyes. Underneath the clear and quiet skies, I find a pattern in the swaying green. The most peaceful movie I have seen. The world outside is whispering to me in the language of the wind and tree. I don't need a map to find my way in the beauty of this Sunday day. Oh, it's a window silhouette moving slow, watching how the natural rhythms go, tracing lines of shadow and of light. Everything is finally looking bright. One with the garden, one with the room, chasing away the winter and the gloom in the architecture of the swaying leaf. Finding such a beautiful relief. Finding such a beautiful relief. The screen is glowing, but my heart is white. Feeling all the life that's deep inside. I trade the pixels for the natural shade, and the promises that the morning made. The neighborhood is still as a stone in this space that I have made my own. The silhouette is my only company. A meaningless kind of luxury. If time is just a shadow on the wall, I'm learning how to listen to its call. To be flexible and strong as the wood. Finally feeling like I understood. Window silhouettes, stay with me a while. Help me find my courage and a smile. Shadows dancing, morning fading into the green. The cursor blinks like a steady heart. This is where the inner peace can start. Between the logic and the open space, I find a quiet and a holy place. No more chaos, no more heavy sound, just the silence that I finally found. In the syntax of a clean design, everything is starting to align. A digital sanctuary in my hand, building my own version of the land. The static in the distance starts to fade in the sanctuary I have made. Oh, it's a digital sand, deep and still, following the rhythm of the will. One line of code, one breath of air, find an inspiration everywhere. No distractions in the glowing screen, in the quiet of the in-between. Pure and simple, logical and true, everything is starting to feel new. The concrete walls are resonant and deep. The secrets that the Sunday morning keeps are written in the language of the key, setting all the trapped ideas free. I don't need the noise to feel alive. In this solitude I finally thrive. A minimalist world without the mess, finding all the power in the less. And life is just an algorithm told. I'm making sure it's silver and it's gold, woven with the silence of the soul, making all the broken pieces whole. Digital sand, keeping me so sane, free from all the pressure and the strain. Cursor blinking, mind is opening. Good night to the noise. The clock says 12, but I don't feel the time. Moving like a rhythm or a rhyme. I'm deep inside the structure of the thought. The coffee's cold, but the mind is on fire. Feeling the momentum and the desire to build a world that's elegant, clean. The brightest vision I have ever seen. Everything is clicking into place with a gentle smile upon my face. The Sunday flow is carrying me along like the verses of a favorite song. Oh, it's the Sunday flow, wide and deep, the kind of promises I want to keep. Learning, growing, finding my own way in the beauty of the middle day. No more friction, just the open road, lightening the heavy mental load in the architecture of the mind, leaving all the doubts far behind. The sunlight's moved across the wooden floor, but I'm not looking for the exit door. I'm anchored to the logic and the light. Everything is finally looking bright. The loft is vast, but I am feeling tall, ready to answer to the inner call. The neighborhood is starting to awake, but I got all the progress I can make. If growth is just a river in the sun, I I'm happy that the journey has begun to be better than I was the day before. Standing on the threshold of the door, Sunday flow leading me away to the ending of a perfect day. Flowing onward, spirit growing, I am in the zone. Sunday flow leading me away to the ending of a perfect day. Flowing onward, spirit growing, I am in the zone. The long shadows are starting to appear. The end of the morning is finally here. I'm closing the books and I'm folding the screen, proud of the progress in the space in between. The sourdough's gone and the mug is now dry. Underneath the vast and changing sky, I found my rhythm and I found my peace, finding a momentary sweet release. The day is leaning toward the afternoon, singing a nostalgic quiet tune. The loft is warm and the air is still. I followed the path of the heart's will. Oh, it's a slow afternoon, soft and gray, a perfect ending to a perfect day. I've done the work and I felt the light. Now everything is finally alright. No more rushing, no more need to prove, just staying in the gentle Sunday groove. Closing the chapter, saving the day in a beautiful and quiet way. The tree outside is still as a stone. In this moment I have made my own. I'm ready for the week that's coming soon, armed with the magic of the Sunday noon. A minimalist heart and a focused mind, leaving all the heavy noise behind. The weekend's gift is a spirit that is new. Everything is clear and everything is true. Maybe the Sunday is a bridge we build to keep the promises we have fulfilled, to walk with courage into Monday's light, knowing that we're gonna be alright.